Hey, what's up YouTube? Topwater Tony here. I've been getting a few messages about my unboxing of the SJCAM Gimbal, and I thought I'd do a quick little review. I'm not sure how quick it's going to be. So right now, getting right into it, I'm on the highway, actually getting off the highway, and holding the gimbal, and it's pretty smooth, as you can tell. The camera I'm using is one of my SJCAM 5000X Elites. I'm just going to go around some parts of my town, Dayton, Ohio, and just get some shots. I hadn't really planned on doing a review, but like I said, I got so many questions and comments about the unboxing and asking when I was going to do or if I'm going to do a review. So I thought, well, I might as well do it. So here we are getting off the highway. I'm holding the camera and the gimbal right in front of me. I'm not leaning on my armrest or anything. So we're gonna go make a first stop. Make first stop down here by the river. And walk around a little bit. Got all this lovely snow on the ground. Lots of salt on my vehicle. Got a lot of it off the windshield already. And we're gonna pull in and do a little walking. Alright, like I said, this is the SJCAM Gimbal. And this is my little quick review. It's awful bright out here. So we just did the driving test. So now I'm going to do a little walking down here by the river. We got a beautiful day here in Dayton, Ohio. And like I mentioned in my unboxing, mostly I'm going to use the gimbal with the camera facing forward, so like a 90-degree angle to the gimbal. You can see when I stop walking, I turn my wrist and the camera slowly pans left or right. I hold the gimbal outward, the camera stays forward, and I can adjust it by moving my wrist left or right. Here's beautiful downtown Dayton. A little slippery out here. Now the gimbal isn't going to be 100%, meaning you still should walk real carefully, which I'm not. But, you know, like I say, you have to walk carefully to get the smoothest picture possible. So this is me just walking normal. Down here at the river, downtown Dayton. You see these towers here. Let me pan up with the button. These towers are like I forget what they're called, but they're the biggest fountains in the U.S. if I'm not mistaken. They're not on right now because it's winter time. But when they're running, every hour I think it is on the hour, they're really nice looking. It's kind of bright out here, so it's kind of hard to see my screen. My sunglasses on. Go around, selfie. It is cold out here. We got this cool walking bridge. So let's walk. I've got my field of view set at 170 with the distortion off. So hopefully this gets a nice kind of a bendy shot. This is actually the first time I've been on this bridge. Let's give you a little pan this way. Pan back. A gimbal is one of those things you kind of have to get used to. This was my second time using it. The first time I used it at the car show, and I think being my first time, I was kind of overworking it. So you just have to eventually get a good feel of it. And like I said, this is me not walking normal. Me walking normal in boots and on snow, and it's cold. So I don't know how well the gimbal is going to smooth that out. We'll see when I upload the video to YouTube. Pan down with the button. Look at the little ducks. Pan up with the button. See the cityscape. And the button panning is pretty smooth. You can go down. You can go up. Pretty nice feature. And we're almost at the end of the bridge. Now this is something I saw earlier today, which I didn't even know they were doing. But they're building these really nice, I guess they're apartments. I don't know what the name of them are, but I don't think anybody's living in them just yet. But that's pretty neat. They're trying to build up the downtown area, which is nice. And like I said, there's downtown Dayton, facing right into the sunset. So back to the car show, I had a little bit of a panic because being the first time I was using it, I had the camera hooked up to the gimbal, so the gimbal also powers the camera. So I was at the car show and I probably was filming with the back screen on like I have it now for between 2 and 3 hours, probably closer to 3 hours. And when I was shooting a car, I noticed that the camera wasn't on. So I hit the button and it came back on. I thought, cool. So I took a little break shortly after that and put the gimbal in my pocket. So after the break, I pulled the gimbal out to use it again, and it wouldn't come on. So I kind of panicked a little bit. So at that point, I just kind of left it alone and started using my regular camera, my Canon, and just shot some pictures. So luckily when I got home, I looked at the manual and it said that when the gimbal's not responsive like that, to just leave it on, let the battery decharge completely, and then recharge it up. Which I did, and it's working fine. So I love this little gimbal, it's great. You know, I almost got like another name brand gimbal, but luckily I noticed that SJCAM was coming out with their own. So I thought I would just wait and go with that. You know, keep it matched up. Which I'm glad it did. Like I said, this works pretty nice. It's not real heavy. Seems to do what it's supposed to be doing. And like I said, if the picture's jumpy, I'm kind of stomping around in big old boots. You know, my main purpose with this was shooting cars, which I would kind of, you know, walk a bit slower and do some slower pans and, you know, that type of thing. Kind of like I'm doing now. Kind of like in a stationary spot, and I just pan. Feels like my hand's a little shaky. But as you know, the SJCAM 5000X Elite has the gyro switch, which helps smooth things out too, which I always have that turned on to give it a little bit more smoothness in your shots. Phew, I am freezing. So this is downtown Dayton. Well, over there's downtown Dayton. Over there's the 75 bridge. I am freezing. I don't see how those ducks can act like that water's not cold. So I might go to another spot or two and get some shots. I'm gonna take a little break here and warm up a little bit. So I'll be back in a few. Alright, I'm back in the Tahoe again. Holding the gimbal. Going over our brand new bridge here on Webster Street. And there's the apartments or condos, I'm not sure what they are, that they're building. Very nice looking. Very nice. I got the heat on, it's feeling good in here. Turn it down a little bit. Alright. I think I'm gonna go past Wright State, what is this? Dayton Dragons baseball field. I think they're a minor league team. And if the picture's crooked, I'm sorry. I'm trying to drive and film at the same time, which is not good to do. Here's the ball field. I'm not a baseball fan, so I've never been there. Like I said, I'm just doing a twist of the wrist to get the camera to pan left or right. Okay, we'll just stop here for now. You see I got my little, what would you call that? Bracket? I have two SJCAMs. I use one as a dash cam and one I film with. Sometimes I'll film with both, but when I'm driving normally, I have the dash cam right there, or the SJCAM right there as a dash cam. But right now, I'm using it to record this review. You got a spot over here where they have concerts and whatnot, Riverscape. People over there hanging out. There might even be ice skating over there, I'm not for sure. Alright. Whoops. You gotta go on sideways there a little bit. Sure what's going on here. It looks like they're building something else. Used to be an old Sears building there. Whoops. It looks like they got something else going on in there. Like I said, it looks like they're trying to bring downtown Dayton back alive. They got some more apartments or condos here. I think they've been there for a while. People living in those. The Canal Street Tavern. Back in the day of being in music, being in bands, I should say. I played there quite a few times. Here's Fifth Third Field again. I noticed when I'm turning my Tahoe, turning the wheel left and right, the gimbal kind of tilts with it. You know, this is the first time I've ever held the gimbal while I'm driving, and I thought, hey, wait a minute, I thought it was my imagination at first, or maybe my wrist turned a bit or something. But it did lean with the car. It turns green. Try to get the camera facing forward again. Now, in my opinion, for the money, which I think I paid 150 bucks, I think they're a little bit cheaper now on Amazon. But for the money, I think this is a good product. You know, who knows how long it's going to last. I'm definitely going to give it a good workout with this season's car shows and maybe some other events. But, you know, for now, like I said, this is the second time I've used it. It's performing really nice. If I can just keep my hand from shaking, it'll be even a smoother looking picture. Yeah, it does tilt with the turning of the vehicle. Check that out. Well, I really don't have a whole lot more to say about the gimbal. If you've got any questions or comments or anything, just you know what to do. Just drop them down below in the comment section. It does have a menu for if you want to have the little toggle switch here to go left and right. Like I said, I don't use it that way, so didn't bother showing that. But it does go up and down and left and right. We're down here at Fisherman's headquarters. That business has been there for quite a long time. I just want to get this cool Dayton sign here and end this little review. And like I said, in my opinion, the SJCAM Gimbal is a win. If you get one, let me know how you like it. And until the next video, I will catch you later. Peace.